the summer, bro.
Oh, you got the dark Bacardi?
No,
Very
no
dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You thought it was bullshit. I told you.
I
It's
put a
all
little
white.
bit.
It's all white for the summer,
I put a
bro.
little
I
bit
can't
of
do no
Bacardi
dark.
here.
So why they saying he doing bad business?
We live now, though.
Oh,
That's why I was. That's why I can't get
yeah, we live. Yeah.
But it ain't, the cameras ain't on. It's just doing a little intro.
Well, told them that press
That
conference
shit like,
that they doing. Press conference that they doing.
You fight, who you fighting again?
Fight Jesse Manning.
Jesse Manning.
But the press conference.
Man, you gonna knock that nigga out.
They don't have Flame Sizzle logo or nothing on it. So they didn't tell Flame Sizzle that they was even doing a press conference. Flame Sizzle had no idea that they're doing a press conference about his event. So that's what created a confusion. Then they try to charge Flame Sizzle them to get in. Flame Sizzle like.
Like, excellent. Look at my boy. Building.
Yeah. You already know what it is and what it do. PotRoast podcast back on again, man. Happy Friday, motherfucking Junior. You already know what time it is, man. We got a guest in the building, a homie from the Ville. You already know what it is, brother. Sticc Hyde. Yes, sir. Sticc Hyde in here, man. He a factor out here in Arizona hip hop in these streets. I told him to pull up, and the homie pulled up, so he gonna chill, talk some shit with us. You already know what it is, man. What's going on, fellas? What's good with y'all?
Chilling.
A lot of shit
going on right now. We need to get right into
We
it.
gonna get right into it, man. A lot of fuckery duckery. You heard?
Man, a whole lot of fuckery
duckery.
Oh,
Ain't fuckery and no duckery.
Right.
No ducking and fucking.
No ducking and fucking. Richard Grant, the man. What's good, baby?
Just being old.
Being old, try to stay out the way.
Just being old.
What you mean,
Young man's world.
He just stay out the way. He been out his way. He been in his own lane for a long time.
Yeah.
For real.
Hell yeah.
Yes, man. But Sticc, man, just briefly, man. Tell them what's going on with you, what you got coming up, man. Before we get into the
got this
talking
fight
shit
coming
part.
up on, July 30th. July 30th is gonna be a fight.
So who?
Between me and Jesse Manning.
Hell
Smoke
yeah.
Flesh Fest. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Smoke Flesh Fest champion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm currently holding the belt.
Two-time defending champ.
Yeah, two-time defending champ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause you gonna win this
43
shit.
years old, you know what I'm saying? Just a young nigga trying to make it in the game.
So you fought twice in this shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Already.
I'll fight two younger niggas than me.
Man, I gotta pull up to that event, man. I ain't gonna lie. I went to open the door for Sticks, man. And they go, "Hey, bro, somebody at the door." Boom, boom, boom. I go open the door. I'm like, what up? He's like, what up, bro? I'm like, what's good? He's like, what up, Sticks? Everybody down. I'm like, hey, this is a big ass, this is a long ass nigga here, Penny Hardaway looking ass nigga right here. Is he hooping? He hooping or he for the rap or slap? He for to do one of the two. But the energy was good, man. And I'm definitely gonna pull up on that one on the 30th. I got to see this, man.
Oh, man.
What is it? So it's the 30th of this month?
It's gonna be the 30th of this month. And right now they're debating the location right now and stuff. It's either gonna be a South Phoenix or Avondale. But that's to be announced soon. They're gonna announce that when people purchase the tickets, they're gonna give the location to the ticket purchase.
Okay.
But we had somebody snitching on the event, this and that, trying to create a riff.
That I know who doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know who he is. His
Okay.
name is Gustavo.
Okay.
We just gonna call names out, man. I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
His name is Gustavo. You out here fucking trying to fuck up the event.
Like, why though? What do you mean?
Well, he was trying to extort niggas and shit, talking about that they need to pay him $400 something in order to do this event and shit. You know, like we niggas like nigga, what?
Right.
What the fuck is you talking about? You talking about like he gonna pull up because he a ninja or something? Like niggas don't give a fuck about that MMA fight and shit. Nigga, pull up and try to destroy the nigga.
Man, in your MM career.
Man, that's
sure.
Right, nigga. God bless you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing with niggas like this on the streets.
Match that offer.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna step in the ring with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might step in a whole nother ring you get into. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, the nigga snitched on the last event. A lot of people got pulled over and stuff. I'm one of the people who got pulled over.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? After event of fighting.
Did somebody get arrested behind this shit?
A couple people got arrested and stuff. They were searching cars and stuff.
Somebody probably ain't had no license.
They had undercover police out there and shit, searching cars and shit. They pulled me over in an unmarked car. Talking about I was moving, I was going fast, the speed limit, and I just made it from 25th Street to 32nd Street. Like, nigga, how fast was I going? Nigga?
Right.
Fucked up.
So y'all fighting for the Flex Fest title or something like
the
that?
title's on the line. Title's on the line.
Is it a West Side, South Side thing, or
It
is
wasn't
it?
no West Side, South Side thing. It turned into a little beat because this nigga was talking shit to my girlfriend on Facebook. I'm like, nigga, don't talk to her, nigga. Say what you gotta say.
Right.
But do y'all put that all as a part?
Beef or nothing?
Do y'all put that as all part of the fight game? Though, you know, like how
When
you see Mayweather and all them cats, they be
put
saying
that out there like it was the South Side, West Side. I got love for the South Side.
Hell yeah.
Right? No, I got love for the South Side.
I got love for
I've been out there on Broadway. I've been out there. Look. I'm old.
but it's still a friendly South versus West.
Yeah, it's a friendly South.
Like if it was a basketball game.
But they try to
That's
make
West
it,
Side players.
They made it different.
they made it a different narrative, right?
They're trying to make some street shit.
It's
We're not even going to entertain that type of energy because we don't want that type of energy. This is strictly for the culture and just showing brothers out there to, you know, what they say, gloves up,
Gloves up.
Hell yeah.
It's still bringing the belt to Maryville though, in the fun,
Right.
Like
Yeah,
high school,
right.
like high school. You got Trevor
yeah.
Brown versus Chavez.
Right. It's somewhat of a rivalry, but it's not a rivalry because I do got love for South Phoenix. Look, I done smoked water for over 20 years, so guess you know I've been in every crevice,
Right.
You know I've been in every hood out there.
Right.
I've been in the South Side, in the back streets.
Right.
I've been over there on Broadway to get some water.
Right.
I've been over there
Everywhere.
West. I've been in rival hoods getting water, nigga. Out there, look. You know what I'm saying? Look, I stopped smoking water, but nigga, just to let you know my background.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in every crevice in this motherfucking city. So
You know it inside out.
Right.
I love. I got love for the brothers.
So it ain't
Hell
no
yeah.
Southside Maryville shit.
Phoenix.
Hell no.
Phoenix.
It's just a Phoenix.
They don't. You didn't even know the brother prior to this, right?
No, I didn't know the brother.
Right.
I never
Oh,
heard
what's
of
up?
I never heard of
So it ain't really.
So he
nothing
just
like
decided he wanted a piece of this action.
Well, he was talking to my girlfriend, talking about that I had a buddy Chops the last fight. And then he wanted to debate with my girl. I was like, nigga, don't debate with her, nigga. I'm the nigga that you saying.
Right.
You think you can do better?
Right.
Nigga, get in the ring.
Right. There you
All
go.
that talking shit. I'm sick of Donald Trump ass niggas. Nigga, get in the ring, nigga.
But he's even talking to your girl in the first place.
That's why I'm like,
Right.
nigga, you talking to her, nigga, hold up. I'm Dorinda.
Right.
He already came foul out the gate.
So he was on some internet fake thug shit.
To the girl, and I jumped in, I intervened, and I became her.
Okay.
I'm taking over her fucking this phone.
Right,
I'm this motherfucker.
Right.
I'm her, nigga.
Right.
It's me, nigga. Sick of you.
It's who you want to fight.
Yeah,
I'm
nigga,
here.
you want to see me, nigga?
Right.
You gonna get seen.
So wait, he challenged you?
know, but it's going down July 30th.
No, I challenged him.
So you challenged him.
I challenged him. I said, nigga, let's go. And he agreed to it.
Okay.
And then we put it on. We agreed to put it on this platform because this is a positive platform.
Right.
Way to sell it. Nobody mama got to put on a black dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The community don't got to be in grief.
Right.
No RIPs. The prayers don't got to go up.
Right.
Just made me put petroleum jelly on
Have
these
you
butt
seen him face
cuts.
to face yet?
Never seen him. Never seen him face to face.
Okay.
So that's what the press conference is about. Where I'm gonna go see him the first time on the 28th. I'm gonna go see him the second time on the 29th if it's still open or whatever the hell they doing. I don't know what they doing if it's still open.
Y'all getting paid?
I'm not supposed. We're receiving donations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't prize fighters.
Yeah, we're receiving donations.
Okay. For sure, man. Well, I'm gonna come check it out. When is the press conference?
The press conference, the first official press conference is the 28th. The second press conference is on the 29th. The official press conference is only open for media. So you guys are allowed to come because you guys are media members. We'll make sure that you guys get to hear.
Tell them Big Chrono.
Yeah.
Right.
Big loud. Black power. Big loud. You hear that? You hear that?
The Black Power media.
Make sure you tell
Black
it.
Power.
Make sure you tell it. Big Chrono. Tell a Big
All
Chrono.
on YouTube. Black Power with.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's allowed.
It's allowed.
They the black media, we the Black Power media.
Right.
No, it's allowed.
But yeah, man, we gonna put us on the list, bro. For real. We'll go check it
for
out.
real.
I'm gonna go check out the fight too.
Yeah.
What time that go down the fight?
The fight is going to be on July 30th. There's going to be 5 fights. There's a flyer missing. You know what I'm saying? High class is fighting Days.
What?
Who is he fighting?
No, high class is fighting Blings.
What?
Which is Diamond Boy's brother.
And I think
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's a surprise.
Yeah, there's a fight
Let me say this before
Oh,
they fight.
man.
I saw him working out.
Oh, high class is a
He ain't no
monster.
slouch, bro.
Oh, my God.
He ain't no slouch.
He holding out weights with his arms. He got
Yeah,
workout.
He not no slouch.
He's short, but if he catch you,
I don't know.
Might get you.
catch you.
Might
I
get
see
you.
him in the video
Might
doing some
get you.
push-ups with the weights.
Right.
He ain't.
He's short and he got a little bang to him.
That little nigga just like
He might hit hard.
Every time I see him, he just like his
Yeah.
He look like Kurt Franklin to me. Every time I see him, I think about Kurt Franklin.
Yeah, Kurt Franklin.
It's like Kurt Franklin
And
in that
God's
rap
prophet.
shop.
You gonna hit him up?
Are you with me?
Oh, you with me? When he hits you, you gonna tell you, oh, you with me?
You may find yourself in a situation.
Kurt Franklin.
I didn't know he was fighting.
Yeah, that's a
Is it a girl fight on the ticket?
We had a girl fight, but due to her injuries, because she had an altercation outside of the ring, it was canceled. Kim Possible was going to end up fighting Andy with the Jews.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Who got injured in the outside?
Kim got injured in some kind of incident with a family issue.
I know Andy with the juice.
She got somebody hit her with it.
I think I would have put my money on Andy with the juice.
I don't know, bro. They both look like they both look like
crazy.
they.
They put a $150 on her face or something.
Damn.
They did something that made her. She got opened up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So she was like,
That's fucked up.
So yeah, that's sad. And shit.
Look, that's Ross in the chat. OG weigh-ins on the 28th. Funny Bone Lounge says, shout out to PotRoast. Janelle, good evening. What's up, Janelle? But yeah, man, we're gonna check it out. I think we're gonna check it out though, man. Other than that, what you got going on, man? You fucking with the radios, the So there's two new black-owned radio stations out here. One is Power 98.9, right?
Yep.
And then the other is Desert Soul Media.
Is that the one Montel Jordan was making an announcement?
I'm not sure, but that's where we used to go. Where I do the comedy shows at the.
Montel Jordan announced something that's radio, 90.
They doing this
Phoenix
comedy
Center of the
shows
Arts.
out there in Main Street.
No, it's downtown.
Downtown?
3rd Street. Where's the comedy
3rd
show
Street,
at?
3rd Street.
Roosevelt.
3rd
Yeah,
Street.
like
Oh, okay.
that's
Phoenix
a
Theater
black-owned
of the
radio
Arts.
station that they got out here too.
That's
Like,
what's up.
We gotta get tapped in.
Yeah.
I saw Montel
Yeah.
Jordan making an
Yeah,
announcement.
these are new assets.
Here.
We ain't never had no
Montel
black
Jordan.
radios.
Yeah, we gotta have that.
Commercial.
Yeah,
We
we
need that.
97.
I'm glad we tapped in.
They're on the radio. FM
We
radio.
gotta
man. We gotta get the brothers that
Out
tap in
here.
and support that shit.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because for
That's
the
where it's
longest-
gonna count it.
Yeah,
That's where it's gonna count.
for the longest, man, it's been Power 92,
Right.
Power
93,
98.
101.
104.7.
Man, they ain't trying to have no black faces on them, man.
101. Is Poker Face still there?
Shit, Poker Face, I heard that he was about to leave or some shit. Ain't he on Power 98 now?
I don't know. That's what I'm
They took
saying.
the,
I don't
they
listen
took
to
the beat
radio.
locker on
Yeah.
Power 98 now.
You know 101?
He was on 101, but they took the beat locker and put it on Power 98 now.
Mm.
It's just people don't really listen to the radio now because we all have this perception of the radio as watered down. You know what I'm saying? But if they put some faces or some voices that are familiar on that radio,
Right.
you start
I agree.
attracting some more volume into the radio.
Right.
I'm just so stuck on.
It takes us to support it though.
I pay for Apple Music. I pay for XM Radio. I just listen to that all the time. Like, if they had outlets on that, then I would be.
Had a bigger
Tune
platform.
in. Like
right?
if they had an XM station.
Right.
Yeah. I get what you're
But it
saying.
ain't. It's just no commercials and shit. I just be on that.
Right.
It ain't so much that the radio just played now because of the apps and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But if we had something there, I would tune in.
Yeah.
I mean, the radio has its perks because it draws in people.
Yeah.
It draws in like a large, different type of crowd. It's
International.
like a real paying crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. Let's get into these topics, man. The first one is the Arizona Thizzler on the Roof edition. The social media streets is going wild because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's talking shit about Arizona niggas is whack and
Haters.
You know what I mean?
Haters.
I can't wait to get their chance.
Man, they always hate it.
you know what I mean? Like
That's all they watched it for was.
They
I'm only watching it so I
They
can
didn't
be
even
like,
put the real reputables on that shit.
Right.
This
Nobody.
real young reputable
Right.
talent that wasn't on there.
Right.
Like where young face at?
Right.
So I've never heard of the show actually, so I don't really know. Have any of y'all heard of it before?
Prior to this, I had no.
No.
I've heard of this one.
No.
Isler is it's really big, honestly.
You said it's big, actually?
It's big.
Really?
Isler's big.
Okay.
Because honestly, they promote
They got
mainly
400,000
they promote
followers.
everything on the West Coast, really.
Oh, shit, okay.
All
what?
the big Cali all the big
On
Cali
Instagram.
artists, Seattle artists is on there. Isler is
Is this some bass shit?
Yeah,
all kinds.
that's what
of
it
shit.
started out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Isler is like it's main. It's like
So
it's a
what is
mainstream
it?
platform.
Is
You know
it-
what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
It's a platform where a lot of mainstream artists got discovered.
That's crazy. So what do you? I seen people talking about everybody was whack, and everybody wasn't whack.
You know how they do.
It was some people on there who was whack. You know what I'm saying, or who need some constructive criticism and shit. Yeah, development. Yeah, that's what we'll say. But everybody wasn't whack. I just think that no matter what city you would have did that in, it would have been if there's no selection process. Like Rich was saying, if there's no selection process, you're gonna get a bunch of garbage before you get to the real shit.
Just like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what anything.
Reality of the music world, artists, the whole collection, the majority is subpar or whack.
Right.
Of all the artists in the world, the
period.
bad outweigh the good. That's why there's diamonds in the rough. That's why only selective people make it.
Right.
So if you're gonna open up a platform and let just random people call in, you're gonna have more whack shit than good shit.
Yeah,
Right.
It ain't have nothing to do with Arizona dropping the ball.
right.
It didn't have nothing to do with because Arizona whack. If they
Right.
would have did that shit in New York, LA, Miami, Atlanta,
Right.
it would have been a bunch of whack motherfucking verses.
Right. Right.
People would have been like,
That's why
oh
they do
shit,
this
y'all
show.
tripping.
Right.
So you don't focus on the whack people. You focus on the people that you thought was hot.
Right.
It should be a celebration. If they say this platform is as big as it is, and that dude with the hat and the scissors liked 4 or 5 people,
Right.
that's 4 or 5 people that got an opportunity.
Right.
So celebrate the win.
Right. Celebrate the ones that won because look, any business where you looking for leads,
Right.
you gotta weed through the bullshit.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta weed through the bullshit.
Right.
That's
Sales
leads.
shit.
Yeah,
Right.
just to get to the good
Right,
shit.
yeah.
right,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. Just to get to that good shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you got to do it.
People
You know
couldn't
what I mean?
wait to hate.
That's real.
I
know, they always hating, though.
He did good.
You know what blew me about it
Gomez
too?
did good. Chris Cope did good. Who else? It was a few.
You know
other
what
cats.
blew me about it? Did you watch it?
I'll watch some of it.
Deontay did his thing.
So
Yeah, y'all.
here's my problem.
He was cool.
I ain't gonna say no names. I'm not throwing shade, but reality is, just days ago, maybe there was a big rah-rah over a grown man voicing his opinion about another grown man,
Oh yeah. Okay.
right?
A grown
And
man
then-
that's reputable.
A grown man
Oh,
gave
yeah.
his opinion, and motherfuckers came to the younger grown man's defense saying, watch your approach. You shouldn't say it like that. You need to do it in a more respectful way, correct?
Right.
But then I'm watching this,
Oh, they
This
trash-
shit last
they
night,
trash everybody.
and most of the people that was whack,
Under 18.
their introduction was, yeah, I'm Lil Ray from the South Side. I'm 16. 15 and 16-year-olds. Like, I saw a bunch of kids.
Babies.
And
So
they
y'all
trash
calling
the
these kids trash,
Trash
Babies.
but you want to baby the adult, but
Right.
you want to
Bash the kids.
bash the
Right,
kids.
right, right.
Like, y'all niggas need to make y'all mind up.
Right, right, right.
Either you gonna have that approach with them all, and especially the kids,
Or
or
all the way
fuck that
around.
fucking
Look,
grown ass
look.
man.
Either you gonna have that approach with them all,
Right.
look,
Oh,
we
no,
gonna
no.
be having this
Right.
favoritism,
Right.
Exactly.
My Lord.
huh?
Right,
Because that's my guy,
right,
huh?
right, right,
And we know where your loyalty lies,
Right,
huh?
right.
That's your man.
right,
Huh?
right, right.
Look, nigga, Sticc cow get caught pussy popping anywhere, nigga.
For real.
That's what the fuck is gonna happen, nigga.
For
They'll
real.
try to crucify you guy.
Right.
Oh.
That's what it be.
Absolutely,
God.
brother. Absolutely.
That's what it
Let
is.
it be
Try to
me.
crucify you.
Let it have big
Oh, God.
Nigga, this nigga,
Right.
look what this nigga doing.
Let's
That's
go.
your OG.
Right.
Listen. You
If this your OG, if this your
Right.
leader.
That's what you call
It'll be
gangster?
memes. It'll be all kind
All
of
type of
Sticc Hyde memes.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
All
But
that
it show where your loyalty.
They'll make memes out there.
It show you where
You
your
gotta fight when you gotta do this shit.
Right.
it show where your loyalty lies, and then
Right.
you really ain't even genuine, and you ain't even really considerate to the hip hop base then, because you just being a fucking bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? I can't take you serious.
I can't take you serious.
I'm not gonna take you serious. Straight up, like you said, right?
Protect your mans
You
like
protecting
that.
your mans, and you bashing the child.
You're
First of
supposed
all,
to protect your mans if that's your man.
Yeah. But you ain't finna bash no kid.
When I
No,
heard
you
that,
gonna
I
you
heard
gonna
it.
you gonna give out the shit. You gonna give out the shit all around the board. Ain't no favoritism.
Right,
Ain't no favoritism.
right,
If
right.
we gonna keep it a
I've
buck.
watched on several occasions things get passes from some people
Yeah,
that I would get buried for.
Right.
Buried. Going all the way back to the original song.
Yeah.
I would have got buried if I was in that situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, you stole the song. And they would have just
Right.
buried me.
right.
I would have had to leave, go to a whole different scene.
Right.
Especially after the booty pop.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
It'd have been over for Rich Graham.
They mad. They
I'd have had to delete Facebook, bro.
Right.
They'll still be.
We got mad at the OGs because we seen the video.
Right.
Nigga, we didn't put the shit out.
Somebody put it on
Somebody
the
I
put
was
it out.
seeing, I swear to God, I
That
was
shit
seeing
all
them.
over
I
the
was seeing
internet.
them. I was watching
Right.
TV, like
Me
just
too.
like this. My girlfriend was like, she was like, look at this. I turned around, I was like, man, that's some gay ass shit. I turned around, she said, that's Shante. I said, what?
Right?
We
I said, what the fuck,
Yeah.
nigga?
All right, this is my take on it. I don't give a fuck really. At the end of the day, if it was somebody else, I think that they probably ran with it, and it would have been means motherfucker be on suicide watch.
Right.
Type shit. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But at the same time, though, that takes us to the next topic of
Hell yeah.
the motherfucking so you know Griselda beefing with Funk Flex and all that shit, man. And Griselda's basically saying that, you know, they not supported by fucking Funk Flex, and he don't fuck with the up and coming rappers, and then into some old gatekeepers trying to close the gates,
right?
And be selective of who they, you know, let in and don't let in, and let through and shit. So with Griselda though, I feel both sides. I feel where Funk Flex is coming on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? As far as like, so he basically said, so you got a team, you have features from Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Cole, Kiss, Scott, French Montana, co-signs. You know, he was on Donda, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all not popping, that's on y'all. But I feel like Griselda is popping.
He is popping.
They are
like,
popping.
I don't see why the niggas is kind of.
And they old.
Right.
Older.
Right.
And they old.
Right.
They still
But
old.
they
Bro.
old.
Oldest 140.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
They 40, 39, and
Yeah,
37.
Conway.
They
Right,
old,
right. They
bro.
old, bro.
When that, and you know how I feel, because
They
I
40,
listen.
39,
I
and
told you how I felt.
What they mean? They old.
I
too.
told you how I felt when I first heard Griselda. Them niggas is the only niggas that's close in our age bracket that's bringing that shit. You know
But
what
everybody
I mean?
likes them though, not just.
No, I
everybody,
get it.
old niggas.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I respect they movement.
But
I don't. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
like 2 Chainz
Hey.
too.
hey, but
Yeah,
I
Two
was
Chainz
Old
our
niggas
age.
that still got 2 Chainz my age.
Yeah,
Shit.
Hey,
yeah,
but
he
I
up
will
there.
say this
Right.
though. I will say this though. You know what I'm saying? Because, and don't get me wrong, he great at what he do. Don't get me wrong. Flex.
talking about Flex?
No,
Okay.
listen. Flex is great at what he does.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that he not.
Mhm.
So that's not the problem. But Flex's fucking ego
He
is
is.
so fucking far off
He's very
the roof.
egotistic. He is.
I want to chin it. I
That's
want
New York
to go
niggas
to the
all
nigga
day,
chin.
though.
Man, I can't.
That's
I
all
don't
New
like
York,
him
though.
for what he said
That's
about
all New York
No,
niggas.
you
though.
know what I'm saying?
New
though.
York
New
niggas
York
is
niggas
like
like
that.
Thank
yo.
you.
That
You know
nigga
what
said
I'm
that shit
Oh,
about
but you know what? Them niggas,
Hey, man, T-Pain better watch his mouth too before he get
them
busted.
niggas from New York be like that. Listen, them niggas, listen.
Got him on about
New
it
York,
too.
New
New
York
York
niggas
niggas is
just
like
like
that.
that. All
Especially
around.
when they go with the boroughs. If they fuck with a borough, that's who they is.
Right,
They
that's
just ride with that
right.
borough.
They ride.
And you got to at the overall being a fan of hip hop, I respect that because I know them niggas is loyal to their borough. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part. But then me being a fan of a certain artist, that's when my hate side coming in. You know, I'll be like, man, fuck, nigga, you sound stupid as fuck. You ain't fucking with them niggas. You a hater.
Right.
You know, because that's my fan perspective part because I'm a fan to that artist.
Griselda feels like it's some type of way. I think because they don't necessarily come from a
hater. You're a fucking hater.
Right, because they come from Buffalo. They up north.
Right.
Are they all from Buffalo?
They all
Okay.
Buffalo.
They're all
So I think
related.
they feel they're saying like if
You're
you're
right.
from a borough,
Right.
you niggas would be all on our
It
nuts.
is facts.
Like,
And
That's
that is
facts,
facts.
though.
somebody
But that's
else
facts.
And that's
from our
facts.
That's
borough.
facts.
That's
Because
facts.
in my opinion, they're
Right.
the hardest motherfuckers
They are.
from New York.
Right.
They are.
In my opinion.
They popping. They popping. They making money. They booking shows.
They
What
are.
the fuck is they complaining about?
Because-
This one motherfucker don't fuck with you. So what? He got a right
But
not
they
to fuck
still
with you.
want
Right.
that. It's that, but that because they from upstate New York, like we
You got a
just.
right not to fuck with
But
you.
Rich, like we
But
just
there's
said,
two
because they
main
from
radio
New York.
stations in New York, right?
Yeah. You got what? 98,
I only know Hot
97
97.
and
Hey.
Hot 97. What?
That's the only one I know.
It's just like Phoenix and
I mean, they got a
College
bunch of them,
Yeah.
but
but
when
it's
you
a
say New York,
competition.
it's Hot
Right,
97.
but it's like we just
Fuck
said,
that.
it's that New
Hot
York, it's
97
that
been
New
doing
York,
this
it's
shit
that
for
New York,
years.
it's
Fuck
that
them
New York
motherfuckers.
shit. That's still a New York
They've been
rivalry.
gatekeeping for years.
But that's still a New York. That's still a New York
Man.
rivalry.
Let
They
me
just
add-
from
let me add to
upstate
the
New
chat
York.
Real quick, Rob trying to roast
Man,
Rich,
Flex.
I think he said
Man.
Rich looked like the hood version of
Oh, my
Gandalf
God.
from Lord of the Rings.
Here we go, Rob, with the funny bone lounge shit.
It ain't funny, but it's kind
Is he at the are you at the boycott bar, Rob?
Oh! Oh,
But yeah, man, I feel like they shouldn't be complaining because to me they already home. From the outside looking in, bro, the niggas is already home. So what if y'all felt flex? Maybe didn't show y'all the love that he showed. Now he do show other motherfuckers love that he showed them though. I didn't witness that.
They might be lacing his pocket.
That's true too. That's true too.
A lot of that radio shit is paid
Payola.
to play shit.
Right.
When you on that level.
I don't even think it's the.
Their local rappers.
Hey, did you hear me?
that's that New York. That's still
Hey,
Their local rappers.
it's local from New
You're
York.
always a local at home.
So they gonna feel some type of way regardless.
but listen,
That's a local thing. That's still a personal thing.
No.
Like when they first came out, they always said
right.
we was never looked up as.
No, they wasn't.
They never was.
Have.
So
They never have.
no matter how statue who they fucking with, they were Rock Nation, Shady
Right.
Records, all that.
Right.
It's still a local thing. So we can't relate to that because it's that environment. But locally, we can relate to that if it was at our home.
Right.
It don't matter how big we popping. If Central Stations, Sticks is popping here, we Sticks to hit BT Cypher 98.2, but you still don't feel you got the recognition from whatever the biggest hip hop local radio station here is.
Right.
That's a personal thing.
Right.
So you can't knock
That's what I'm
that
saying.
because New York,
top artists out here too,
right?
all the time.
We
Power
know
98,
internationally,
Power
we know
98,
worldwide,
everything
we
out
know
here.
worldwide. You popping and all that shit. We know worldwide. Everybody jacking.
The radio out here don't.
Yeah, Power 98.3 never supports
But
nobody.
but that's just an example, though.
And that's what they're going through.
Yeah.
They're you local niggas trying to get.
But
on the
New York, I ain't never been
Hey,
to New York,
but
but I would assume New York don't even play New York shit in New York.
They
bro.
do.
Let's just
They do.
The East Coast done lost their grasp.
No,
on
they
that
don't. They
for
do.
a long time
It's
ago,
favoritism,
Hey,
bro.
but
They
listen,
do.
I like
They
to
do.
see. I
They
like,
do.
like to see
Hey.
the East Coast niggas.
New York played. They have a whole album with all local artists, bro.
Hey, Rich.
Real shit.
We got a whole hour of local artists.
No, they shit out there is crazy, bro. That's where it's come from.
Hey, guys.
I like to see them New York niggas beef. Go ahead. Beef with each other.
That'll make sense.
The type of beef,
Yeah, you're going
the
whoop
type
Flex
of beef they
ass.
got
And
is
Flex is going in on the niggas too.
it's always been like that, and it's gonna be like that for the next 100 years. It's always been like that in New York. The upstate New York niggas do not fuck with the New York City niggas. They do not fuck
For real,
with them.
they
It's
don't.
just like Cleveland and Akron niggas. They don't fuck with each other.
For real.
They'll kill each other.
Yeah.
And or anywhere else.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or Cali and Arizona.
Phoenix and Tucson.
Right.
No,
Phoenix and
but-
Tucson.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Tucson niggas is not like Phoenix niggas. We from AZ, don't get me wrong, but we're not the same. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's not never gonna be the same. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, you know,
So that
niggas, we
trickles
gotta
down
build
to
their
the next
platform.
topic.
What's the next
The
topic?
old niggas versus. So what's funny is that Griselda is calling Funk Flex them old. When Griselda and them
They
is
really
our
old.
age.
They
Right.
are old.
They
They're
old.
old.
They
In
old.
rap years, they real.
55,
They're real old.
56,
So
57,
Flex is probably what?
56,
50?
55, 52, 53, somewhere around there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to them,
Once you get to 40 and 55, the same.
This is the same to me. I look the same way, bro. When you hit 40, when you hit 40, you're in the 40 to 50 range. Ain't no 40 to 30. You see
Nah,
that under.
there's levels to this.
Right.
No, 40 to 50.
Two different fucking
No,
personal
I'm gonna
life.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say that. Because when you look at the dialogue of rap, more mid 40-year-olds are gonna relate to what a mid 40-year-old rapper is relating to with a 50. You know why? Because all the category of shit that we all can relate to. You're not a 40-year-old is not gonna relate more to a 30-year-old rap. It's a small window.
But to me, if you're 30, you old.
I disagree.
No.
Once you hit 30, it's curtains. I've experienced that shit. Once I hit 30 months,
I didn't feel that way.
Like this.
No. Because
40
40 is more relatable with the 50,
I
bro.
was more around 38.
Okay, so why?
I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, let's do it in the sports
Go ahead.
catalog. Let's do it in the sports catalog. 40 to 50 can talk more about Michael Jordan than you could talk about LeBron James.
Nigga, fuck y'all niggas. I
No,
still
I'm
look
40.
young. Nigga, I'm
40 to
44 and I don't give a
Nah,
fuck.
so LeBron came in the
Nigga,
league in
I put on
2003.
I put on a backpack.
So
I look
LeBron
like
came
I'm
in
in
the
10th
league.
year
If you was
college.
40,
right
he
here,
came in the
nigga.
league when he was 20.
Fuck.
Yeah, but you see Michael Jordan play.
Right, but you seen Michael Jordan play.
40, bro. We're on 44. I'm 78.
I know, but
Right.
I'm saying if you 40, you
78.
can talk about Jordan and LeBron the same.
No, but I'm saying, but you
That's
can
true.
relate,
That's
but
true.
you can't. You can't.
You
But
seen them both play.
you seen
No, we seen
both
them both.
play
I ain't
more.
seen Dr. J play.
No,
I
you
seen
saw
Dr. J
45.
play. I seen
I seen
Dr.
Dr.
J
J
play,
play.
nigga.
I'm
On
45. I
TV.
seen Dr. J play.
Right.
I seen Dominique at his prime.
Yep.
I watched
I
Jordan.
seen all of them.
Hold
I
on.
seen
Now,
all
I'm
them
confused.
too.
Now I'm confused because Rich, I am 44. I did not see Dr. J play.
I seen
That's
Dr.
only
J
1 year
play.
apart.
84, bro. He was playing.
Right, he was playing.
But I
still.
wasn't watching
I was
basketball
watching
in
it.
I was
84.
watching
I
basketball.
was watching that shit.
I remember watching the Bears in
I watched
85 in the
Dr.
Super
J.
Bowl. I remember
Man,
watching
all of
Jordan
that
score
shit.
63
Right.
Yeah,
and
but
69.
All
I
of
remember
that
all
shit.
that.
Like,
We
I don't
watched
even
all
like.
of
That's
that
like.
shit.
I don't know, bro. Like I started watching sports at like 8
Back
years
to the
old.
topic though. Where is the disconnect coming in with the old heads and the young bulls? In my personal opinion, especially in black culture, man.
Yeah.
When I was a youngin' growing up, it would be OGs like I'm trying to get it in, I'm trying to get in the mix. And me and Rich had this conversation. Like it would be older homies like, nah, bro, that ain't for you. Or let's do this. Or if you trying to do music, or if you trying to do sports, or you trying to do whatever you trying to do,
Right.
you're gonna get insight from the older generation because
Right.
they've been there and done that.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't think that if an older cat is, now it depends on the delivery, but if an older cat is telling you something, bro,
Yeah.
you might want to fucking take heed.
Right.
You
Might
want to.
wanna listen.
But it ain't like that no more.
No,
Bro.
it's not.
So let's do a storyline. Do a recap. Snoop Doggy Dogg. His family originally was from the South, moved to Long Beach. He grew up with the OGs, right? He's a good example.
Right.
He's an OG in the game.
Right.
He got all his skill set from the OGs before him.
For him.
Way before.
So he made a whole different platform, right?
Yeah.
A whole different genre with
Right.
hip hop. So with that being said, like you like Crondo just said, a lot of it, I'm not gonna say a lot. I'm just gonna say we have a certain part of the younger generation that don't take that in respect. Because you can't know your future if you don't know your history, man.
Right.
And you gotta take that in consideration at the end of the day.
gotta do
That's
your
why
work.
when we look at, if we look at all the younger, successful young hip hop artists that's currently like Lil Baby, young Lil Baby, The Baby, and all of them, their career would have been at a standstill if they didn't elevate. And we all know how they elevated. They expanded their storyline, what they was rapping about. They wasn't just rapping about being on the corner no fucking more. These niggas got Grammy nominations for shit like riding on the street with a cop, riding around the street with a strap like I'm a cop. You know, all that type political shit, right? Political, right? Where did you get that shit from? Artists that came before them, the Tupacs, the Public Enemies, all that shit. They studied the game of hip hop. If you get stuck in being one type of way, you're gonna get lost in the sauce and you're gonna fail. Because that era gonna fade. We know rap is just like clothing. You know what I'm saying? This shit popping today, it ain't popping tomorrow. So you're gonna have to change your shit. You're gonna have to elevate, you're gonna have to expand your shit.
I think like a lot of people try to separate the youth and the OGs, and that creates a kind of rival.
I think we do.
That's not how shit's supposed to go.
Yeah, I think we do. I think our people do
As
that.
part of African culture and black
We do
culture,
that.
bro, you will receive game
Mhm.
from your elders, and you're supposed to take that game and run with it, because a wise man learns from the mistakes of others, not necessarily your mistakes. If I see you doing something as a young man, I'll be like, hey, bro, nigga, if you're going to do it like this. You're not going to experience this and this, what I went through.
Right.
And you're going to take that game and you're going to elevate your own game with it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's where it comes down to. Now, motherfuckers don't want to listen. Hard head make a soft ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it do.
When you come to the music, though, like rap is what I'm a fan of. It started when I was a youngster.
Right.
Like that's when it really got popping.
Right.
I'm 45 now. I don't want to listen to a 19-year-old story. I want to listen to somebody in my age range.
Right.
Whether they are old, whether they've been doing it for years, or it's a motherfucker that just put out an album.
Right.
He could be 44. But if he got something I can relate to, it sound good, the music is good, I don't care if he's 66.
That nigga Trey said Corn Voice is 57.
Fuck you,
That
Trey.
nigga said
Man,
they
I
look
gotta
like
get
he talking
on. Oh my god, nigga, shut the
Hey, I
fuck
saw a
up,
post earlier
nigga.
asking where the
I gotta come for
rappers,
you.
and somebody tagged Trey.
I know.
Yeah.
Where the local rappers at? They tag
Trey
Trey.
off the gig. Trey live in the metaverse, but he don't be online.
I know. Oh, virtual reality
I
looking
said,
ass
where the
nigga.
rappers that's really
Goddamn.
from Arizona? I see Trey name tag.
So that
I saw you tagged on there too.
Yeah. Stick tag. We know. I know. Stick, bro. Nigga says. Shit.
Hey, can I say something on the topic?
94, 95.
Oh shit, y'all go
Yeah.
back.
You gotta
Hey.
stop trying to. It's really, if you ask me, it's
Divisive.
a maneuver to move competition out of the way.
That's what
If I could discourage motherfuckers from wanting to do it, I could get them out the way. I could get that.
Right.
You know what?
Move out the way. Let me get you. I need the
Yeah.
fans.
I'm trying to discourage these older.
Let me discourage these. Oh, your
Hey,
time is
get
up,
out
nigga.
the way.
Move.
You niggas old.
So I
and
can
shit.
get
Let
the
these young
attention.
niggas
Yeah,
shine.
because we look at the
Yeah,
history.
look.
We look at the history of hip hop like that, bro. A lot of the successful artists didn't start popping to their late 20s. Late
Some
20s.
ain't pop.
Until
Some
late
ain't pop
30s.
until like late
Late
30s.
Right.
So like we look at we go back look at that like the Jays
Those
and all
young
them niggas
out there
them niggas
that
late
ain't
30s.
ready.
Right.
And then now it's looking like Arizona fumbled the ball.
Then
This nigga wasn't even ready to be in the game yet.
No, not
So
yet.
I saw somebody
There
come
wasn't no
out.
development.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. There wasn't no development.
I saw some brief moments of Deontay's live, and they were saying, "You old niggas got on there and fumbled the ball." But who was the old niggas? Because I didn't see no old niggas.
Right.
I
Oh, watch out.
The only old nigga that was on there was Doobie.
Who?
Doobie.
He wasn't on there.
Big Doobie was on there.
Big Doobie was on
And
there.
they let him rap.
On that fucking
They didn't let him rap. They didn't let him rap.
I didn't see him. I watched it today, unless I missed some shit. I didn't
Oh, no,
see him.
shit. I guess they didn't
I
let
seen
him
an
on.
older cat look like he was older from Maryville named Davy Fresh.
They liked him.
Davy
though.
Fresh. I never heard of
Like they
him,
said,
but
Doobie
he
got
actually
on
was.
that
He
rap.
was pretty good. Chris Cope. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's probably in his mid 30s.
30 something.
So
That's old.
that's old hip hop wise.
In rap, that's dog year.
Whoa, nice. I don't know how old Whoa is.
He old in rap years.
What's old?
There ain't no
Bro,
such
they
thing
at
as
least
old in
31,
rap
32
years.
Huh? You think
Oh
he in
my
his 30s?
God.
He
I
could
think
be
it's the age.
I don't know how old he is.
But that's not old for real.
That's not old.
No,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
in
That ain't
hip
old.
hop,
You just learning shit at 30 for
that's
real.
hip hop dog years.
That's when you really start making.
That's that hip hop
Yeah,
dog
that's when you
years.
really start. That's when you got past that phase where you was blowing the shit out of all your money.
Right.
And now you at 30, and now you kind of looking at business investments.
So, all right, hypothetically speaking, if I wanted to do jazz, and I'm 41, I'll be 42 at the end of this year. If I wanted to start doing jazz or
They'll be
R&B,
telling you do it, bro.
they be telling me do it. They be gassing me up.
They'll be gassing you up because you know why? Because they look at that genre,
Any other
that genre for that
But
age.
if I decide I want to fucking do a rapper,
You too old for this.
Oh, you old ass. You neglecting your kids. What kind of man is you? You got kids at home.
Old
You
ass
rap.
nigga.
Old ass
Oh,
nigga.
nigga, tighten up, little nigga.
is it because? All right. So my question is it just a young man's game?
No.
That's what they saying.
That's
No.
what
Because
motherfuckers.
old people running.
That's what motherfuckers
And-
think, though.
No.
Who's saying it?
That's
the
to
media.
try to get them out the
the
way.
media.
It's the
Right.
The
media.
media is
Right.
saying that this is the criteria.
Right.
This is the criteria for the rap.
Right. They making
But
their
Young
you know
and
what?
dumb.
perception.
But you know what,
Because when
Sticc?
you're young at the most,
But
let's
Sticc.
just keep it a buck. You young and
You
dumb.
don't be
bro.
know, but Sticks. We gonna keep it a buck. When you name your top 5 hip hop artists, nigga, 4 out of the 5 is in their 30s plus.
40 shit for me.
30 plus. I'm
Hey.
gonna say 30 plus.
But-
You're gonna name
I-
Drake.
I have
You're
to
gonna
say
put
this.
Drake.
something like Pac that was completely
Right.
legendary.
Right.
Died at 26.
And-
Hey,
right.
but I will have to
You know what
say
I'm
this
saying?
though. I
You
will
ain't
have
gonna
to
find
say
nothing like
this
that.
though. I gotta say this. The reason why the youngest because I was just talking about this in there. The reason why the youngest is the way they is towards the OGs is not just because of how the media got everything. That's part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Some of their music is part of the problem, but where the main source of the problem came from was actually three things. These three things. One, when the fathers got taken out of the home in the black community, I'm talking about the black community only. When the fathers got taken out of the fucking home and was put in jail for bullshit, not even drug charges, they was just, I watched them go through what they call a sweep. They just sweep niggas. Right. They just take them and take them to jail. They might not even have no charges or nothing. They planting shit on them and charging them up. Right. Now listen, back in the early 90s, like 89, 90, they was sweeping niggas up. They took my uncles, they took my cousins, they took my daddy, all that shit. What I'm saying is, after that, the government said you can't have ass whoopings inside the house no more. Right. So the mothers couldn't discipline their kids. So guess what we got? The result is we got these kids who are disrespectful, not going to listen to the OGs no matter what you say. And guess what? If you want to challenge this, we're going to knock you off your block and we're going to kill you.
Because they can't fight.
And exactly, because they can't fight, because they can't take an ass whooping, because they ain't never had an ass whooping. And guess whose fault it is? Mine, his, yours. Let me tell you why. We didn't directly make the problem. I'm not saying directly. But listen, our generation did. So what I'm saying is, if you were born from 1970 to 1985, you fucked up the next two generations. That's why all this shit is going on right now.
No, that shit was way.
I'm being serious. No, listen. I'm talking about, I know it's been a transition.
Our dad.
I know, but listen, it changed. No, it changed when our generation came. Yeah, our generation. Listen, we, like I just said, we got locked up. Our generation, us. For you to be out here, I know you probably had some turmoil too, just like everybody else. But what I'm saying is, for us to be out here, us, most of our homies is dead that we grew up with, or if they ain't dead, they in jail. And if they ain't in jail, they got kids and shit and jobs. I'm being honest. So what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is we got to really look at it from a real process and transition. And the transition was our generation of kids that came out of us had kids too early, and these kids are running around and killing everybody.
You're right, bro. You're right.
So of course they don't respect us, and then we ain't gonna be able to teach them nothing because we wasn't there.
You know something.
I think a lot of people in our age bracket took up that is the generation to take care of their kids. You see a lot of these brothers out here, the fathers they lit up.
Now it is.
Like,
we breaking that cycle.
We breaking that cycle.
When I was a kid, my father wasn't in the house. I come from the single.
Right. So you know what I'm talking about.
That made me weak.
No, I did.
You know what I'm saying? My mom was raised.
I think it comes down to, bro, sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker learn for themselves. Even when it comes to music. If you don't want to listen, I'm trying to give you some insight. You don't want to listen, I'm like, hey, bro, nigga, that need to be mixed, or mix the fucking song before you put the video out. Or hey, watch your image, bro. Don't you might not want to be posting and have all them video guns and all that type of shit, because the bacon, meaning the pigs,
right?
Nigga, they watch all that shit. So you don't want to post no shit. Yeah, you don't want to post no shit and let one of your homies say they're posting the strap, ain't supposed to have the strap, and then y'all niggas getting investigated and shit. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard.
I sat in the joint with men that was there because with a man that was there because he posted a gun on social media on Instagram. 5 years because he went hunting and he had a picture of his hunting rifle next to his kill. 5 years in the joint for that.
Because you never know when you're gonna use a pistol. All right, why would I take a picture with a pistol? If you plan on using it.
I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even understand why motherfuckers want people to know that they got it.
Hey, to piggyback off what he said, that's the shit I hate. I don't understand that. Why do you want people to know you got it? Right.
So if somebody plotting on you and they know that you always got it, they're gonna knock you off first.
Right. I
know he got it.
I think it's a scared of intimidation type shit.
I don't want you to know I got it.
I got these 30s.
Right. So I want you to know I got it. So you're gonna think twice before you run up on me. Nah, motherfucker, run up on me, and then you gonna see what happens. Just like the bitch. And to the next topic, the bitch at the dollar store who beat the shit out of the other bitch at the dollar store.
That's what she
and after
did.
she beat the shit out the
She
other
shot her
girl,
down.
the girl, after she got her ass beat, she walked back over behind the counter, grabbed the banger, and dumped her. Dumped her. And then after she dumped her, was talking shit. Now, I honestly, in my opinion, believe that both them bitches is out of pocket. Thoughts with Glocks. You motherfuckers coming through all these thoughts with Glocks and shit. That's what happened when you get thoughts with Glocks. You motherfuckers is fighting and shit. You can't fight. You can't take an ass whooping. So you gonna get the banger and you thump her. After you thump her, then you gonna talk some shit to her. So the self-defense shit is out the window.
Yeah, that's out the window.
So now you know what I mean. Like now, she got beat
her motherfucking ass.
Got the wop scoobity bops 1, 2.
Wop. She gave her the fist.
Oh no,
she didn't die. But I bet you she ain't died. But I bet you she think twice when she run around.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it comes down to
you don't know what they're gonna do.
Right.
You don't know what they're gonna do.
Now that motherfucker was gonna be cool with whooping her ass at her job.
At her job.
She said, no, I'm not having.
She probably got robbed a couple times.
Say, you know what I think about that ass whooping?
Right. Bye, bitch.
She gonna fuck around and get charged.
She going to
jail. She going to jail.
Because it wasn't self-defense.
It wasn't smart, but emotionally, she was embarrassed.
Right.
She was embarrassed.
No, the fuck she can't. Because she shot her.
She ain't supposed to have a gun. She ain't supposed to have a gun.
After she shot her, she was like, yo, you still talking shit now?
She didn't have a gun on her, though.
It don't matter. She ain't supposed to have a gun
It's
on her.
premeditated. She left after she got her ass whipped.
She had a gun on her.
When you get your ass whipped and then you leave to go get a gun, that's
She ain't
premeditated.
supposed to have a gun
What I'm
inside the
saying
store.
is, if she did have it on her,
It's
It goes against all one policies.
Yeah, she got protected by the insurance.
No, she not.
One at a time. The bitch go get charged.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day,
is she black?
Yeah, they both black. And at the end of the day, it wasn't in the midst of the shit. She got mollywopped. After she got mollywopped, she walked behind the counter, grabbed the shit, yanked out, and dumped her.
You had time to think.
You had time to think. So you can't say it was self-defense. Now, if she really didn't want to scrap when no girl was getting aggressive, I would have been like, hey, man, I ain't doing none of that, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. She decided that she wanted
and
to
then
come
you back up,
and
if you don't want to fight, that's fine. I'm all for mutual combat. Nigga, okay, what you trying to do? Let's scrap. Okay, yeah, let's scrap. After we scrap, that's fine. Ain't no getting guns and you whip my ass or I whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, those days are out the window.
Them days being out the window.
Those days are out the motherfucking window.
Being out the window. It just depends on which individual you're fighting.
You got to be in prison for it to
Do you understand? Our generation is the generation of the drive.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Like, nigga, this shit is a walk in the park. Do you understand how easy it is to walk down the street in Arizona?
Right. Oh, dang.
Right. These niggas don't even realize how easy it is.
Right.
Like, nigga, you can walk down that street.
Hell
no.
no.
There was a lot of pressure back
then. I was watching I was watching Tone shit the other day. He made a good point. Niggas don't like getting embarrassed nowadays.
They never like to get
us, we grew up with that shit. Nigga will roast the shit out you and make you want to fight.
Right.
And then after you fight, and then y'all niggas might be cool later, like, yo, nigga, we fought, we squashed that shit, we still cool. Even if I get my ass beat, motherfucker, you gonna know I got a line.
Right.
After that line, bro. After that line,
right.
And who you can't
do that with.
Because some niggas, you know, the niggas in the hood that ain't serious all the time.
Right.
This nigga not joking with nobody.
Right, nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
And nigga said, welcome down Ram, built like a
we know the niggas that's serious all the time, and we know some niggas that lie. This little ass nigga, we gonna trash you until you get stronger.
That nigga Trey said D went to jail for fishing at PetSmart. That's funny. But yeah, those days are done, bro. That mutual combat.
Unless you're getting them gloves over guns.
Right. Them days been gone, man. Do you understand how many brothers killed brothers in the 90s?
Right.
We still trying to recover from that.
Right. So even if you, so that's why the youngest.
That's why I be kind of tripping too.
So that's why
when I
the
was in high
youngest.
school, the murder rate was way higher than
Way up.
Did you hear me?
Way up.
But the youngest got
It's
it to the
better
point
now.
like this.
Way
They don't
better.
know how to do that.
Hell yeah. The murder toll in Chicago when I was a youngster get up to like 1,400 for a year. Now it'd be like 600, 700, which is still terrible.
That's still terrible.
But it's half of what it was when I was a youngster. It used to be way worse. That's why when they started all that Chirac and the only difference is then it was not random people getting killed.
Right.
It was motherfuckers was hitting their targets and getting who they wanted.
Right. He was getting
Now they just shooting a full
anybody.
crowd of
Back in the day,
babies, kids, strokers.
Back then it was targeted. Now they
was making the right man bleed.
Hey, but this new generation, if you
Now
even
these
say you
niggas
want to
shoot
fight,
guns
they
like
already
this
done pull
and
the
shit.
strap out on you and killed you.
Right.
That's how fast it go now. You be like, nigga, I'll beat your ass. Pow, pow, pow. He already done killed you. Or he done ran to his car and grabbed the strap and came back and killed you.
Right.
On some stupid shit.
Right.
Right. Ain't been in one fight. Right.
Up the pistol and blast.
Right.
Right.
Up the pistol and
Look
blast.
how shit is now. I done seen motherfuckers
Right.
get have words they staying on Facebook and niggas start sending pictures of guns and start posting guns and shit.
Oh man.
Like, oh, you want to fight me, nigga? Look at this.
Always say,
Like, nigga, I said I want to fight you. What the fuck you
always
always
say, the tough.
I had to speak on that shit.
I mean, you scared.
I had to say the scariest
We
nigga.
went to see that nigga Smokey Dollar.
Oh, okay.
Smokey Dollar out taking pictures at the motherfucking pawn shop. Like, nigga, what the
A
fuck?
gun?
Nigga?
Did you even buy it?
Yeah, he bought the gun, but it's like, nigga, see, this is what I don't
He
like.
bought a new gun because the nigga wanted to fight. God damn. He said, I'm gonna shoot you with a new gun. Nigga.
Brothers don't value brothers' lives.
No, they don't.
They don't.
It's,
We don't value each other's
there's no
lives.
respect.
No more.
There's no
See,
respect.
the brotherhood that we had with Malcolm and Martin,
Right.
the shit they fought for us to get to this level where we had this freedom
we get it.
that they didn't get to live to see.
Right.
We
right.
get it,
Right.
but they don't.
They got took away from this shit.
Right.
They don't get it.
We getting that. We live in Martin Luther King dream.
Right. Right.
Fucking it up.
Yeah.
Right.
we
Fucking
get it.
it up.
Right. Fucking it up. Right.
Fucking it up.
That's absolutely right. Fucking it up.
Fucking this shit up.
It'd be a nigga ain't never even caught no fade or no.
Ain't never
barrel
caught a
or
fade.
Right.
Hey, you gotta take that little nigga back to be like,
Yeah.
would you
You
go
slap
read
his
up
ass
a
like
Martin
you
Luther
slap the
King's
shit out you slap
speech?
this nigga, pull out a big ass yopper.
And just dump on
When
you.
you think about the
With
days of
65
Martin Luther
bullets.
King,
Right.
Malcolm,
100 round
about the
drug.
black structure. There was the black family.
Right.
Now the black family was highly valued back then.
Right.
Now we look at the issue. When we look at it, what we call it, women bitches and niggas and
Girls
the
calling
whole-
each other bitches and all types of shit.
Everything's so
Right.
fucked up, so to a point where niggas is we fucked up. We fucked up mentally as far as how to perceive each other. The temperament amongst us is fucked up. Where
Well, that's the problem, right? What is the solution?
the solution is we gonna have to. There's a community. There's a lot of communication grass. That's what. There's a whole lot of fucked up shit that we gotta fix. First
Yeah,
of
it's
all,
a big long list. of
yeah,
shit.
there's a whole long list of shit that's fucked up. First of all, the black infrastructure is destroyed.
Right.
When we talk about Black Wall Street getting destroyed, that's fucked up. The black workforce does not exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go get hired and work at a truck job by the brothers. I can't go get if these motherfuckers decide to shut their jobs down right now, we can't work. You know what I'm saying? The pandemic proved that. You know what I'm saying? They decide to take these niggas off the stage, they ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It proved that the black infrastructure does not exist. That these niggas with the money ain't creating more jobs.
No, they're not. They're not.
You know something that I think one of the biggest things, and I don't even know if this is off topic, but when you look at these other countries and the families that come over here and the way they move, they'll all get a house
Yeah.
together, live there together, pay those bills together,
and
stack, and then buy other houses, and then all the family members start to individually get their crib, while other family members come over and move into that group house, and they build, and then they build generational wealth just off of owning properties like that. Because you imagine if your family, my family, his family all got like a ranch style crib, and we all made it work. The amount of money we could save, as opposed to everybody got their own.
See, we get and like you said, that's our gap because we can't get along. No, we get along because we start doing that confrontational. We get to that confrontational competing with one another. Like, what the fuck is you competing about, bro? We start competing. We start competing. Check it out. Check it out. Every street crew always get fucked off for that shit right there. Money. Yep. This nigga making more money. No, I'm stacking money and you blowing yours every time you get it. I done had it so many times in my organization personally. I'm good. You looking at me mad because you take your money and go blow it in the club. I put it up and go in on the next pack. Now I got 300 pounds and you still buying 10. And now you looking at you done got with these other niggas and you plotting to rob me now.
That's fucked up.
That's how we do each other. That happened to me more than once in my little situation. Motherfuckers that know me know that I went to prison for.
Lost your friends for nothing.
See it all the time.
For a lifetime.
Niggas.
I helped you get what you got, and now you plotting on me.
Niggas get to compete.
You'll be at 300 if you wasn't in fucking Essex, Panteras, and motherfucking Mints making it rain, nigga.
Right.
Trying to act like you got it.
You got 26s on the car now.
Let me go to these comments real quick. Mark Wonderland, Utah in the house. Salute, brother. Salute, Mark. You always come through. Walking down, said, deep beard is a soul in. Corey Head got a BBL underneath that hat. That's stupid. But yeah, man, I agree with you, brothers, man. That's some real shit, man. But last topic before we wrap things up, man. T-Pain is telling all the true Hollywood stories all of a sudden, saying that Akon brother was performing for Akon back before social media and cameras and all that shit.
I don't know how true that is because I was around.
Then he also said Tupac wouldn't be lyrically relevant to this day because the lyrics and the music and shit is better nowadays. How do y'all brothers feel about that? Let's go.
Rich better than
Rich. Go ahead, Rich.
So let's go. Rich go. Bowden, Corn, Stick, me briefly though.
Okay.
What say you, Graham? You agree with that?
I don't believe Tupac will still be rapping because he didn't have one of those like flows that like Biggie's flow would still fit now. Pac's flow would kind of sound like 90s to me still. I just think that he would have took a different route than music. I think he would have did like the Will Smith thing. But if you think about it, he never was like a wordsmith
lyrically.
Like he wasn't a lyrical monster, but the way he delivered and what he said, the feeling in what he said was what made him powerful. But you imagine
does that count more than lyrical miracles?
Answer me this, and don't be biased. But could you imagine him in a battle against one of them dudes on that caffeine thing against Rum Nitty, bro? Like lyrically, Rum Nitty would destroy him lyrically in a battle. Because Pac don't have wordplay like that. But he had powerful words that he could deliver. You felt it.
Pac had some lyrical shit. He had some lyrical content.
That nigga said Akon brother. That wasn't Akon bro. That was K-Meezy.
What the fuck?
I just like when you think about lyrical double entendres and metaphors and shit, that wasn't a Pac thing.
He said, so mandatory my elevations, my lyrics like orientations, so you could be more familiar with the nigga you facing. Is they crazy? Pac is killing these niggas still. They lyrics can't even fuck with Pac. Like, nigga, these little niggas, no niggas
to be honest,
Hold on. When he go to the pick, I got this. What Boosie said. He said, "I don't like when y'all shit on Pop. If he was living, y'all wouldn't step or
That's what I'm
talk about
saying.
Pop and them death row niggas. Tupac was a great lyricist. You probably wouldn't understand him if you never been through the struggles that the world brings. I disagree. The lyrics in these songs these days last a couple of years and then they're gone because they don't have meaning. The lyrics don't touch your heart." That's what you just said, bro. But that's what you just said, man.
But that's not what I'm saying. It's a difference in like Eminem lyrically would eat everybody up lyrically, wordplay, rhyming.
Only
Words.
because look, Eminem get away with some shit. The some shit that Eminem say that a nigga can't say.
I'm just saying.
And
I'm not saying.
If a nigga say the exact shit.
I'm not saying the content. I'm not saying the content. Because I'm not an Eminem fan.
If a nigga say the exact same shit that some.
I don't like no Eminem songs.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not an Eminem fan.
If we use the same wordplay that Eminem used, some of us would be considered trash. Eminem gets away with that because of his culture. Because we know where he come from. His lyrical wordplay is from the perspective of a white man. Eminem not trying to be black.
But not the I'm not even talking about the content. I'm just talking about his ability to rhyme words, regardless of what they are. The way he put words together, he's one of the best at doing that.
He has,
regardless of the
content,
content,
has a lot of lyrical content.
So,
but he says things that we can't say.
Right.
Like if we said it, we'd be like, "Oh, that's some lame ass shit."
So the double off what Richie Grant's saying, to say that Tupac wouldn't be irrelevant current is stupid as fuck for you to say. I'm gonna tell you why I'll argue that. T-Pain, you did auto-tune. Auto-tune is still out to this day. You had an impact. So you're telling me Tupac, the revolutionary rapping dude, would not have an impact in hip-hop right now? Niggas is rapping the way they're rapping because of Tupac.
Facts.
So that's fucking stupid for you to say, T-Pain. Do that make sense to you? What I'm saying, Sticc?
Yes.
Because niggas is auto-tuning rap.
Right.
So my niggas is rapping political because of niggas like Tupac.
Right.
So you to say that Tupac wouldn't be relevant still lyrically is kind of stupid.
No, it's not.
Did he say he won't be relevant? Or
No,
did he say
they say he would not be.
That's lyrically better than
They say no. They say he would.
There's a bunch of artists now
That's lyrically better than him, but that's not true.
He's irrelevant though.
That's not fucking true.
Well, look.
Let me ask y'all this.
How many of these artists sold more CDs than Tupac?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this in general.
Yeah.
Eliminate sales because it's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.
Stats matter.
Hold on. This what matters. It's a motherfucker on a basketball court that a dog Kevin Durant and LeBron James in a prison right now.
Right.
And they in the league. Sales don't matter. It's a motherfucker in prison right now that ain't sold a record that will wrap circles around everybody we name. We talking strictly about lyrical ability. That's it. We ain't talking about sales, impact.
I'm not saying
just lyrical ability.
Sales matter.
They
can't be seen.
No, wait.
Y'all
can't move the goalposts.
All right, go ahead.
Don't move the goalposts.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
It's motherfuckers that's selling records right now. So you telling me Blueface can rap better than you?
No.
Can Blueface rap better than you?
No. Hell no.
He done sold way more records than you.
Yes.
Here's reality. T-Pain got the right. Maybe he never struggled. Maybe he don't relate as much to Pop. He got a right to feel that way. In his mind, it don't make him stupid if he hear this person.
It's an opinion.
It's an opinion.
Did this person rap better?
But it's not a fact.
If I tell you that Jay-Z rap better than Tupac, does that mean I'm crazy?
No.
Hell no.
So this
Hell
is
yeah.
where people get
The argument was
real quick, but then I'm gonna let you go, please.
Yeah.
People get opinions and facts misconstrued.
Yeah.
My opinion is one thing. A fact is another thing.
Right.
We had this conversation earlier.
Right.
You can't fucking argue facts.
Right.
We can argue opinion all goddamn day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Facts is straight up facts. In my opinion, Will Tupac be relevant today? We'll never fucking know. Will Biggie be relevant today? We'll never fucking know. So at the end of the day, all that shit is speculation and opinion. And I think T-Pain need to shut the fuck up. And that's why Usher told him he killed R&B.
For real.
Hey, but listen, can I say something now? I've been waiting patiently for my turn.
I was done. I spoke before. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Cord. I know you got something to say.
Hell yeah, I got something to say. I'm gonna say it real briefly. Well, I'm gonna just say it like this, and I'm gonna make this shit real clear. If Tupac was still alive, the one thing I can agree on with Rich about the situation is this. He would not be rapping right now. Now, hear me out. I'm not saying he wouldn't rap against you or still put out a feature here and there or something like that, but he would not be concentrating on fully rapping right now because he would have been the biggest actor right now. On top of that, if Pac was still alive and he was in the rap game fully strong at his prime strength, which he was when he was 26. So just imagine if he went another 20 years, if he had that opportunity. Be honest with you, I think he can lyrically fuck with a lot of cats, but just like Rich said, there's always going to be one cat that's going to be better than you in any generation. So guess what? Pac would have got beat eventually in some battle somewhere down the line, but guess what? Would he still be relevant? Yes. And I do have to say this, to this day, there is not one rapper that I've seen to this day, not even Jay-Z. Listen, not even Jay-Z. I have never seen a rapper still to this day. Pac been dead damn near 20-something years. But guess what? When Dr. Dre made that hologram, ain't nobody beat Tupac's hologram yet. So what the fuck you think you gonna beat the man if he was alive from? Nigga, West Side, nigga. Nigga, West Side, nigga. Hey. West Side, nigga. West Side, nigga. Throw it up a pot, nigga. Throw it up a pot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Pop.
So check this out. So check this out.
Pac was trying to be a political and politics.
Check this out. If the sales matter, then let's make sure that we understand who the best are.
I'm talking about the lyrics.
Eminem, 227 million. Drake, 152 million. Kanye, 140 million. Jay-Z, 125 million. Lil Wayne, 110 million. Nicki Minaj, 105 million. Flo Rida, 102 million. Tupac, 75 million. It's a landslide. So if sales matter,
all right, let me say it. All right, I get your point.
So we can eliminate sales.
Let me interject. No, hold on. Let me interject. A lot of Tupac shit was before the internet.
Yeah.
So there's spins and there's plays and there's streams and listens that are unaccounted for.
Right.
You know how many times that will bump me against the world on repeat and everybody else with that shit, bro?
I mean,
wait a minute. Remember when I shared with you the fact about Biggie's album with these digital streams?
Yeah.
That album came out before the internet.
Yeah.
Stop moving the goalposts for people you like. Because we just talked about that with these cats on the AZ scene.
I'm not.
I think
the sales just mattered 2 minutes ago.
It's what
the sales mattered 2 minutes ago.
I honestly feel.
And then I brought up the Blueface point with you.
I honestly feel.
2 minutes ago, the sales mattered.
I honestly feel if Tupac, let's say Tupac didn't die, Biggie didn't die.
The numbers that Pac got is still up just because they numbers.
That's just because of theirs.
That's only because Pac died.
Right. So let's say they would have been around.
Pac never died. Half of them niggas wouldn't even be on the list.
I feel certain shit.
Half of them niggas wouldn't even be on the list if Pac was still alive.
And
Suge was out of jail. Death Row was still running. There wouldn't be none of that shit. Right.
Numbers up there with them.
Right.
Number 5 or 6.
They should have been somebody.
Tupac might listen. Tupac might 2000 would have been at Billionaire level. 50 million.
Hold on. That nigga Trey said he was the biggest actor. Then he acted like a blood all the way to his death.
He did.
Shut the fuck up.
It's one of those things because it's one of those things like we don't know. We know Pac was an actor and all that. But if we look at how the rap scene was going,
he went to his fucking scope
He went for performing arts, right? So we don't know what a rap scene would have been. We don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That blood shit got him killed though.
Listen.
Trying to use like I ain't gonna lie. That's
jumping into a life that you ain't.
That ain't you.
That ain't you.
Yeah,
That ain't you.
It wasn't just.
I always said that.
Stomping out niggas and shit.
That ain't
Man,
you,
Pac
bro.
had more enemies than just Orlando. He had way more enemies than Orlando.
Statement though. In my opinion, I disagree with it. Like to me, bro, you'll never know. Not only that, don't talk on the dead like that. Because at the end of the day,
do you think
this motherfucker not there to defend himself? And at the end of the day, niggas would still not be stepping the pop, bro.
Hell
a
no.
lot of niggas that's popping and shit. Let's just keep it a buck.
They not gonna stop.
They wouldn't be stepping like they was stepping, bro. If that nigga didn't take his demise.
T-Pain wouldn't even exist.
That's just what I think, bro.
For real.
That's just what I think, bro.
It wouldn't have been no all
They wouldn't have been like that, fam.
First of all, you gotta think. After his mother.
Pac was the first whack one.
Look at the chain of events.
Nah.
Hey, real shit. After niggas started knocking out Suge Knight,
hell no.
ain't no telling how things
Don't even put whack.
Niggas had fear for him because of Suge.
Started getting knocked out until he got out of prison.
Wait, but you gotta think.
Any nigga get knocked out. It don't matter how big you is.
No, listen. But you gotta keep it G. Suge wasn't getting ran up on like that. He was feared.
Right.
Yeah, Suge wasn't getting
and that's
knocked
why
out.
Pac was feared.
Right.
But once Suge started getting checked and beat up, that web of protection,
You got beat up out here too.
is gone.
Right.
That shit happened after.
And niggas just start running up. But that would have happened.
That's when everything was going on a downslide.
You gotta think.
None of that happened.
None of that would have happened if all that shit would have happened.
But if he was still here,
Nobody wanted
Nobody.
if he was still here, Death Row.
Nobody wanted that.
What I'm saying is, you gotta think. Death Row was coming to a demise at some
Even
point,
Master P didn't want the smoke.
Pac or not. Death Row was coming to a demise.
No, Death Row didn't want to fuck with Master P because
because
Death Row tried to run Master P up out of Cali, and then Master P was like, "We ain't having that."
But the man was doing bad business, bro. When you doing bad business, karma comes. When you doing bad business and doing people wrong,
Right. It's gonna come
It's
back.
fucked up when they let
hits the
Dre
fan,
go.
bro.
When they let Dre go,
Hey, but
That's
you
what
can't be.
fucked it all
But listen, you can't be sucking dicks and eating pussy and not making no motherfucking beats, nigga.
I know, but then when Pac died,
You know what I'm saying?
But I
Pac died and Dre ain't there.
But it's one of those. It's one of
Before Pac died, he had it on record. He had beef with Dre
You
before he
had
left.
Daz. People sleep on Daz back then.
Daz was hilarious.
Daz
Daz
produced a whole bunch of shit.
And
that
DJ
they don't
Quick,
get
nigga.
credit for. Hold on. And that they think that fucking Dre produced, but Daz was the one that produced.
Yeah,
Number one, Daz still get
Daz
$1,000,000.
Battle Cat.
Yeah, Daz still get.
Dre wasn't making none of them beats, bro.
Listen, Dad still get $300,000-$400,000 a year off All Eyes on Me.
Yeah,
you do.
and he get
Off producer credits.
And he get $2 million off that one. We gotta go. We gotta go. He gets about $2 million. I'm saying he gets about $2 million for that one. Yeah, it's scandalous too. But DJ Quick made a lot of the motherfuckers too on not just All Eyes on Me, but on Mark and Valley, on all the Death Row shit. You know what I mean? We gotta give Quick his props.
Storage did fucking Chronic 2001.
Yup.
That's
Nobody
Storage.
says nothing about
Warren G
that.
was making beats too, right?
Nigga Trey said, "You sure Pete didn't have to pay a milli for every 4 months to stay there?"
Oh God, nigga.
I don't know. He said, "Long live Biggie."
Oh, that nigga tripping.
Yeah, he said Orlando was the.
Nigga, you ain't reading all the comments.
Though. Yeah, that's what they say. Baby Lane, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
But I don't know. It's crazy.
Hey, it look like Trey Tones throwing up Mary Bell.
Arguably, that was the motherfucker who smirked him.
Right.
So motherfuckers think it was all this government. Every time a nigga get killed, they try to say the government is
But
involved. But sometimes though, bro, it just be nigga shit.
Right.
It's one of
That
those
was just nigga shit. Man.
Like it's like one of those
You can't stomp out no known gangbanger live on camera.
Right. Like
Let's say,
let's say
Hey,
Let's
I'm
say
glad
all
y'all
that-
said this. Y'all want to hear some real nigga shit that started because one person heard something wrong,
What?
and then he said it to you,
What?
and then you said it to somebody else, and by the time it got to everybody else, everybody was saying it totally different. And I listened to it, I didn't just listen to it by itself. I listened to it separated. So I heard what he really said. But remember when Machiavelli first came out and everybody was going around talking about, hey man, Suge shot pod nigga, Suge shot pod nigga. He never said it. Right.
He didn't say it though.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. No, he did.
It sound like it.
Pac said, you shouldn't have shot me. That's what he said. His exact words was, you shouldn't have shot me. That's what he said. He never said nothing about Suge.
Shouldn't have shot me.
That's
Shouldn't
shouldn't
have shot.
You shouldn't have shot me. That's what he said.
So it's one of them things like, so to say Pac wouldn't be irrelevant. So to say Pac, so to say Pac wouldn't be lyrical. I would beg to differ because, so let's say Pac didn't die. We knew the whole discovery of everything, right? Young niggas gonna gravitate to his whole discovery. We been seeing this nigga Pac stomp out niggas, do this and that, right? So Pac was more on the artist perspective. They would look at him like the rapper Jay Prince,
right?
If that makes sense.
Let me ask y'all
With that,
so
because you're gonna say he's not just a rapper, nigga. We've seen what this nigga done.
The rapper Jay Prince.
He would be the rapper Jay Prince
because Jay Prince got that respect.
He has that respect.
He got that respect.
So whatever he would put out, he would have.
Take the bias out. In this day and this era, the internet era of social media, where people go digging in your past and pulling up pictures, and pulling up shit. You don't think these youngsters would have started pulling up two pictures? The pictures in the tub,
they would
the
put all
videos
that
that look a little
zesty.
But they do it though.
And
tell you what's gonna beat that.
All that shit.
Hold on.
I'll tell you what's gonna
The video I showed you,
You're right. Let it finish.
the video that I showed you, and putting questions on because be all the way 100.
Right.
If y'all found out, well, I don't come off like I'm no gangster, but if y'all found pictures of me in interviews being real zesty, laid up,
we gonna clown for a little bit.
in some real zesty ass looking pictures.
That's for the bitches.
And we know that's for the bitches.
So you'll have my back. It's for the bitch.
This is why we said.
Because I know you personally.
Hold on. And then all of a sudden, now you know me.
I know you personally.
Now you know me.
In
Atlanta.
All of a sudden, I would GD this and GD that, GD to the world blow up.
Right.
Y'all niggas wouldn't be on my ass. Yeah, we'll be on your ass.
Nigga, you ain't no fucking gangster, nigga.
Yeah.
You a basketball player, nigga.
Right. We'll be on your ass.
But guess what?
You ain't no fucking GD.
But guess what?
You're right on that.
That wouldn't discredit you overall.
Right. That still don't discredit you from
because you already see how these cars. Look at Rick Ross. We just seen all these niggas been exposed.
He was a fucking CO.
But he could have twisted that.
He could have, but he didn't.
Hey,
and but niggas still fuck with him though. And niggas still fuck with him.
Let me ask you this though. He was a CO, right?
And niggas still fuck with him though.
But ain't none of the niggas that was in prison came out and said his old bitch ass. He might have been up there in there being one of them good COs, bro. That was taking care of niggas.
That don't matter to me.
It's still right. It's
No,
like the niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
But
it's got to discredit you as.
How come ain't no niggas came out and said, yeah, that bitch ass nigga was on my yard? Because he was taking care of niggas, bro.
That's real, nigga.
Ain't nobody saying, yeah, Rick Ross ass used to make us go to bed early.
Right.
Because the TV's off and shit.
Right.
Nigga wouldn't let us take weights outside.
Right. Ain't nobody saying
nothing about it.
like that.
So he might have been in there taking care of niggas.
Right.
Bringing packs in and shit.
That's possible.
Pop.
Hey, having the prisoners write his rap.
Shit about niggas that's dead. That's not here to defend.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, I understand.
At the end of the day, just like Whack 100 talking about Nipsey,
but Nipsey's
just like motherfuckers talking about Biggie, just like.
But just talking about lyrics ain't bad.
No,
talking about a man's character is one thing.
Right.
But if you're just talking about their lyrical abilities and shit,
I'm just saying the lyrical ability. I think he would have went hard on him.
Muhammad Ali dead, bro. But can I talk about if he's the greatest fighter or not? No. Can I argue that? Maybe this boxer is better than him, even though he dead.
Okay.
It's certain things. Like, if you disrespecting the dead, it's different.
But the
But
man
whether
said,
or not
hey,
he's lyrically better than him or better than him.
but half
I
of
think that's the same.
but that's
thing.
crazy because half the content,
Hey.
the half of content of what these young niggas rapping about ain't even no lyrical shit.
Right.
So that's why it was
It's
stupid for
doobie-da,
T-Pain to
beep-bop,
say
bop,
that.
boop,
Like, come on, T-Pain. T-Pain.
Well,
T-Pain. We're gonna go with the mass of what's out right now. 90% of these niggas ain't lyrical content. You know that, T-Pain.
I like.
Hey,
I like Lil
He
Baby.
ain't even lyrical.
He
Like
ain't.
I-
So why would you say he wouldn't? Tupac would be lyrical.
Like I said before,
90% of these niggas is
ain't
not
none
no
of you
lyrical
niggas
content.
ever
I
beat
don't know if
Tupac
I'd say
hologram
90%.
yet.
80?
Did you hear me, nigga?
What, 60? 70?
Ain't nobody
It
beat
ain't-
the
it ain't no-
hologram.
Hold on. That nigga Trey said Crondo took Tupac down to a thing on MySpace back in the day. That's why he defended Tupac. Fuck you.
Which one of them niggas?
Which artist would y'all consider closest to Tupac right now?
Oh my God, that shit.
Closest to Tupac?
In this generation. Who's the supposed Tupac?
They would say Kendrick.
No. In my opinion,
Wait, that's what most people
closest to
say.
Tupac.
I might go with
They
like
say
Toby.
they always say Kendrick.
Toby.
I might say, and I might get flat from y'all on this, but this is why I'm saying it. Based on arrest records, based on political views, based on like he really what he say he about, and he's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie.
Yeah.
Boosie,
I would say
Boosie or the
Boosie,
baby?
too. I would say
Boosie.
Boosie.
Boosie or the baby?
Nah, not the baby.
That's for the younger
Political as
generation.
fuck.
I would say Boosie. You seen that
I
video
like
where
the
Boosie
Baby,
got
the
pulled
baby,
over?
the baby,
Hold on.
the baby.
You see that video where Boosie just got pulled over? Yes, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah,
He got pulled
Yeah.
over in Georgia, and that motherfucker was like, "Nigga, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Y'all take me off this cause I'm spitting on the white bitch nurse, and I'm firing on the first white boy I see."
I would say him.
Like that was amped up. But you hear kind of pain in his voice,
Yeah.
like they fucking with him, bro. Like he was like, yo, man, he was like, I got 30 bitches.
But Boosie don't count, bro, because Boosie ain't new
kinda-
era.
Yeah, I would say
the
Lil Baby.
I would say
It
the
ain't no
baby.
new era niggas then.
The baby, bro.
It ain't no new era.
Toby, bro.
The baby was dressed in a fucking diaper.
Toby, bro.
Whatever.
I
Baby,
don't like that shit, bro.
Why you think his
The
name
baby.
is Baby?
They call him the baby. Listen.
Tupac had a dog on the bathtub. So
Yeah, that's crazy because I was thinking the
Toby?
baby too, but you
The
said
baby
the Bible.
Toby nice,
but
but I
I was
wasn't
diaper
comparing to
disqualified.
But his pain in his lyrics, what he talking about,
Okay,
political stand.
Yeah,
okay, I can dig that. Toby is nice though.
Toby nice.
Toby nice as fuck.
he nice.
hey, but you
Only,
know,
I don't
only
think
said,
there's no
only said,
niggas.
only said the baby because
hey,
he stayed in the media and he has been validated for popping the nigga. This nigga's still out here. We have seen video of him knocking motherfuckers out. He is that kind of pop nigga though. He's very
But
controversial.
he don't make no thought provoking.
hey, but you know,
Outside of the song,
Right.
outside of the song, outside of the song with Rowdy Rich.
The most
The
important
only song,
factor
the song
is
he got with Rowdy
thought-provoking
Rich.
music, I think.
Just the song he got with Rowdy Rich.
If you're gonna compare to pop,
The song he got with Rowdy Rich. That's the only song. Just the song he got with Rowdy Rich. That
but he
riding
wouldn't
around like
count
a
his
cop
new
with a
era.
cop car.
Trey said Mo 3.
MO3?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I would
MO3
say,
dead,
yeah,
though.
he tipping.
Oh,
He
he's
tipping.
too fast.
Yeah, he went too fast. He did.
He got some provoking shit.
He was,
But
he did too.
Rod Wave and Moray in that same kind of.
But
vein,
if I had to
you
say,
listen to
I
them,
would say
they got
Kendrick.
pain in their music.
They do.
The Ruler, we just barely found. A lot of people just barely found out about Ruler.
It's one of
Draco the Ruler.
it's one of those things. It's like the people that we want to really compare them to are the ones that's gone
Gone already.
because people knew that.
Juice WRLD.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Juice WRLD. Like the people that we
watched
really
this
want to
documentary
relate to,
the other day.
they got killed.
Nipsey was the closest thing to Pot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all got killed. Like all the
They all
ones
got
we really
killed.
want
Everyone
to
got
compare them
Nipsey
to
was the Pot.
got killed.
You think so?
That was the Pot.
He was.
Why you say that?
Because Nipsey was talking
the
about
impact,
Nipsey
bro.
kept it all West Coast.
Unity.
And Nipsey talking about the politics.
He was about black power, unity.
If you listen
He
to,
was. He's strictly about black unity,
and black power. That's what he was about.
He was the first
financial,
one talking
all
about
that shit.
Bush trying to kill the whole infantry. He
AIDS
said
and all
something
that.
about black people killing black people. He spoke on issues like that. Nipsey spoke on issues like that.
He was kind of like a revolution. He was like a Black Panther, bro.
Yeah, he was speaking revolutionary.
He was.
Nipsey was true to his neighborhood. He led by example. You know what I'm saying? In his community. Yeah. Provided a lot of opportunities. The marathon, that shit.
Y'all might kind of get mad at me, but I got a name out that I throw out there.
I mean, the marathon slogan is just
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill too,
but his stance against
that too.
In comparison with his stance against against
jail.
law enforcement,
jail
because for his wrongful being jailed,
prison reform, and if you listen to a lot of his songs, he had a couple songs that when I was on the yard doing a little workout and shit. Had me a little teared up because he was saying some shit. I felt for real.
Right. Because
especially when he was talking that prison shit.
You ever see his documentary? Right. Meek Mill documentary?
When he was locked up,
the nigga got locked up on bullshit. This nigga been on paper. Yeah, he been on paper since a kid for false accusations, bro.
But also, I know y'all gonna hate me for this shit. Man, don't get mad. Please don't get mad, y'all. But y'all got, if y'all don't believe me, go look at the catalog because he got a long catalog too. But if I had to say for the young niggas, there would be two different people. Mm-hmm. It would be Da Baby, and the only reason why I say that is because of his type of style, not far as rapping, but I'm talking about how he's carrying himself. Yeah. He ain't taking no shit from nobody. He don't give a fuck how big you is, none of that stupid shit. And he with the shit all the way around. All the way around. It don't matter what it is. He's pimping the hoes. He's doing all types of shit. You know what I mean?
These cameras done died, except that one.
And also,
to wrap it up.
Okay. And also, I would say, because, you know, his music is political for the streets. And it's not just the streets from where he's from. It's for the streets in general.
What did you say again?
So I said...
That nigga said cornstarch in his ear.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. God damn.
But yeah.
But I would go with... I'm talking about the new generation. So I said the baby first, the baby. And then second, I would say Young Dolph. Nah, dog. Nah. I'm talking about he got a couple political tracks. He got tracks that show you how to do business the correct way. He got tracks that show you how to get out the dope game if you need to get out of that. He got tracks if you in a dope game and you want to feel more relaxed about it, that flow with it. He got other tracks that, so you know, you gotta really check out the catalog before you say no. Go check his catalog out. You know what I mean? Yeah, Young Dog.
We're gonna wrap it up, man. I can't even put the camera back on. But we need everybody to like, subscribe, share the live, man, and we'll be back next Thursday. I appreciate my brother Sticc Hyde coming through. Yeah, yes, sir, man. I appreciate you enough, fam. You already know what it is, cuz. And shit. Y'all just got shout outs real quick.
Nah.
The same ones. Y'all good?
We good.
Shout out all the old people.
Shout out to OG. Shout out to PotRoast Podcast Central Studios. Funny.
I only work with artists 38 and older now.
Yeah, we do elevator music.
Yeah.
38, keep your ass out.
We out, bro. You already know what it is. Peace.